So this movie is basically this extended version with you don't really notice the difference of this version of the mask. There's really no difference except it's longer and it's, makes more of a Jim Carrey has more screen time. And I'm reviewing this because I don't remember reviewing this. The extended cut of the mask. Yeah, I forgot I saw the extended cut. Until now. Oh, so about this kid that this guy calls Celia because who's kind of a loser and downer on his luck, and he cuts his mask and he gets in touch with his wild side, his inner wildness, and he commits all these crimes and sins, and he almost tries to kill his neighbor, almost kills, succeeding. And he's doing all except for the neighbor part to try and impress this girl, Cameron Diaz. Who Cameron Diaz is already in love with Stanley, because he doesn't know it because he's that stupid. And she's already into the mask, and she doesn't know it. So doesn't really know is he's so trying over at the 3-act structure, and he just realized that when she's in prison and the bad guy takes the mask, the magical mask, and puts it on, he turns him into the police, and the police arrest Epkiss, and so she goes to visit her in jail, and she says, "Was a man like this guy that has a mask, I would do yourself a favor and get out of town now." And she says, "Thanks, you're so dreamy." Yeah?
Around 10:30. Oh, get dressed. I was going to say around 10:30, get dressed. But you're ready.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
So, he breaks out of prison by taking the cop hostage, handcuffing himself to the cop that brought him in. So as he goes out of the police station, he handcuffs the cop to the steering wheel and saves the day and becomes the mask one more time and saves his girlfriend. And he throws the mask away, and he's now a town hero. Ipkiss is now a local hero. So he gets throws the mask, and because he's tended to hang on to it, he realizes he's a bit off without it and doesn't need it anymore. So, and that is the movie, The Mask. I really enjoy this a lot. It's very fun. I hear they're making a remake that's going to stay more true to its source material roots, the few of the comics that it's based off of. So yeah, I don't know, but I think this was pretty faithful. It was just basically a non-graphic version of the comics. So yeah, it was pretty faithful. I don't know why people say, "Oh, let's say not faithful imitation, but it's for the better," when it really is the most. At the time, was most typically. What did this came out like 1999 or 1988 or something like that, or was it 1996 or somewhere in the 90s? This came out, or 80s something. Anyway, this was the most faithful adaptation I have saw of that time period of a comic book. So it's a pretty faithful adaptation. It's basically a non-graphic version of the comics, which I don't mind. It's as long as they make the character like one did a good job developing him, and get the character traits right of the Mask and Ipkiss, which they did all three of those things. Then I don't see what the problem is. I don't see how it's not an accurate adaptation.